Hey guys, this is Alex here from Times Never Wasted, followed by
Mitch, aka Maintenance the Cat,
and DJ Dr.Die on Josh Dion.
There we go. So this is going to be our top 5 heroes in Overwatch. If you have any other suggestions or you want to post your top 5, leave those in the comments below. So starting with 5 is one of Josh's mains. Who is it?
Zenyatta is like the best support out there.
Hands down?
Yep. Orbit Destruction does tons of damage for a support, and his ultimate keeps the whole entire team safe. He also has great support abilities, including a heal called Orb of Harmony, which heals the teammate that it's on, and Orb of Discord, which puts a debuff on the enemy, and they take increased damage.
Huh, so with 3 difficulty stars, is he actually that hard to master?
I wouldn't say he's that difficult. I think he should be rated like a 2-star over a 3. He's pretty easy to get a hold of once you learn him.
Once you kind of get it down.
Yeah.
Because he's broken up into better attack over the other supports, do you see that affect his support role at all? Like, does he, for example, like his heal buffs, are they not as strong as the other ones, or?
I think his heal buff is almost as good as the other supports.
Yeah, as long as it's, close enough. So let's move into our next one. It's actually Josh's main, once again.
Another one of my mains is Junkrat. He's a great defense character. He has great damage output from Frag Launcher, which has huge range. Also, his Mine, which can knock enemies back and knock you into the air, is great. Steel Trap is a great ability. It keeps enemies stuck in place. His ultimate ability is Total Mayhem, and it's a spinning
It's a spinning,
of death.
Isn't it like a tire?
Yes, it's a spinning tire, and it does so much damage to tons of people.
He's a pretty fun character. I like, what he has going on, just like his style, everything like that. He's a cool character. I like the way his gun looks as well, but I think he's really good when you have a lot of characters grouped up. If you just, spray and pray with his gun, you have a pretty high chance of knocking some people out.
Oh yeah.
What's your thoughts about him, Mitch?
I think he's pretty good. His ult is one of his best abilities.
Yeah, we saw him get I think it was like a quadra kill in one game, and it was pretty nuts. So
yeah.
He is pretty fun. Number 3 is my personal favorite. It's Tracer. She's pretty cool. She has something called Blink, where essentially she can jump 3 spots. She has kind of like 3 charges for it. As well as something called Recall, where essentially you go back in time 3 seconds with your health and even your ammo, which is pretty cool. She's rated at 2 stars, which I honestly think should be a 3, because she is easy to play, but to master her takes a long time. If your timing is off by a second, that's gonna really cost you your life. What's your guys' thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with that. She's definitely difficult to master, but I think once you get her down, she's one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah, one of the other things I was looking at is people said she's bad at defense, but from what I've actually looked online, if you keep the enemy team kind of distracted and moving kind of half their team to deal with you, that kind of makes it easier for the other 4 people playing defense. So she's not also just great at assault, you can also play your defense, which is pretty cool. But just be careful of that 150 health. You have to maybe look around for the like the health potions and stuff like that, whatever they call them. What's your thoughts, Mitch?
I think Tracer is a really awesome champion, or whatever you want to call it, but
Hero.
She is really dependent on her aim. If you can't aim at all, it's not even worth playing. You might as well play a more supporty character until you have to aim down.
You have to be really close as well. If you're firing from far away, it's going to be tough. Also, her reload speed takes just as long as it is to empty her whole clip on her gun. So kind of keep that in mind when you're using your ammo. Cool. So number 2 is Mitch's main. What is it?
So, in our number 2 slot, we have Soldier 76, otherwise known as the gateway drug to this game.
Basically, yeah.
His main role is offense. He's got a really simple difficulty. Anybody can play this character.
Aimbot.
If you're having a hard time with this game, just play Soldier. What is it? 70? I get 76. The number wrong. 76.
So, his main weapon is the heavy pulse rifle. It's really accurate even from pretty far distances, making him a really easy character to play. His right click is Helix rockets. 3 rockets that come out of his gun that are very accurate and do a lot of damage, especially if you land all 3.
If you land all 3 and they're at full health, will it actually kill them?
It can kill them pretty easily. If it doesn't, left click a couple times and they'll be dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's perfect for beginner game kills. As soon as the gate opens, you can just right click, left click a couple times, and someone's dead instantly, no matter what, even if they're a tank half the time.
Oh, that's pretty cool. When it comes to the heal move, how quick can it heal him, or for how long?
His heal is really awesome. It can be used offensively and defensively. His heal usually fully heals him within seconds, and can heal others very well as well. Putting it right on top of the payload, you'll be able to heal your whole team.
Awesome.
Nice.
Josh, what's your thoughts?
Oh, he's a great character overall. His ultimate ability is aimbot, basically. What is it called, Mitch?
His ultimate ability is Tactical Visor.
Oh boy.
It allows you to lock on to multiple targets and just waste away.
There's going to be a clip right now playing that was actually Mitch playing the game, and as you can see, the whole team's gone.
Yeah. It's really perfect for a beginner player because even if you're not very good at aiming, as soon as you get your ult, you can kill anybody. It's really simple.
And it actually, I think in that game, turned the whole tide. We were going to lose, and then you used that ability, and that actually won us the game.
Yeah, there's been multiple games we've played where just using his ult once or twice, you can turn the game around completely. Just completely.
So, in our number one spot, I believe it's Bastion, or however you say it. He has two major moves. He has Reconfigure, which essentially is when he turns into a stationary turret. And then you have Self-Repair, which is basically a heal. The crazy thing about him is he has 300 health out of the gate, which is pretty high. He's not really, I wouldn't say he's considered a tank, but that, when you turn into a turret, when you're playing as defense, that can be really, really good. The only thing he, I think, lacks is his movement speed is really slow. If you're having a hard time playing as him and you have to keep walking back into the battle, you're going to be a long time. It's really slow.
Bastion is one of those heroes where you need to have a teammate healing you for a good part of the game.
That, yeah.
He's a murdering machine, but if someone gets behind him too quickly, like Tracer, he can get killed kind of easily.
Yeah, Tracer's ultimate, which I actually didn't cover, is basically it's the pulse bomb. If that's landed anywhere next to you, you do not have the time to react. You will get destroyed. His self-repair is really good too, because if you take a couple bullets and you use that, it doesn't actually have a cooldown, which is pretty nuts. So you can just keep using it. You will technically die if somebody's shooting at you and you are repairing still, but it's pretty good. What's your thoughts, Josh?
Yeah, let's take a minute to talk about when he goes into tank mode.
Oh boy, yeah. So his ultimate, basically he turns into a tank. It only lasts 7 seconds, so you have to be really careful when you use it. I've actually wasted it a couple times.
Well, when you do that, you could kill the whole team,
Yep.
which can turn the whole entire game around.
Exactly, same thing as Soldier 76.
Six.
Yes, got it right this time. But yeah, I really think he's probably one of the most broken ones right now, just because of that health. You can sustain a lot of damage as a turret, and in defense, he's probably the best option.
Yeah, if he's on a payload, and you have somebody healing him the whole time, he's non-stop killing people.
Now, keep in mind, the heroes in this game are usually pretty evenly weighed. You could play any champion you really want to, as long as you're a decent player. You can do very well, especially as the beginner heroes.
True. The other thing to note is counters can be big too. Whatever the team's playing as, you have to really adjust. You can't just play, Bastion every time on defense, because if they have a Tracer and is it Junkrat,
they can sneak behind you and kill you from long range.
You have a high chance of dying. So, but that's our 5 favorites. Everyone else might be different, and that's kind of who we think are the best. Anything else you guys want to add?
That's it.
No,
Can't say I have anything else to add.
It's definitely a fun game.
Great game.
It's lit.
And I definitely, yes, it is lit. But definitely I want you guys to comment down below. Put your top 5 or you and your friends' top 5. I want to know what you guys are playing. I'll pick them up. I'll try them out. So, awesome. It was a pleasure making this video. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Josh.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
It's quite fun.
I will see you guys around. Guys, I don't like to brag, but I think I'm actually the best Tracer in the U.S.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
What are you guys trying to say?
You're pretty bad. You need some work.
I put in tons of hours. Just look at this. Oh, I'm actually not doing too good.
No, you're not.
No. Whoops.